Black men are allegedly going broke in the Philippines out here in these streets. Let's go ahead and share this with y'all. Make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Before we get into the whole Umar Johnson video, this should be interesting.
Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by again today. Truly grateful. A disproportionate number of black men are being taken advantage of overseas. And I just want to talk about it today. This is not an indictment against black men. It's sort of a wake-up call. Just what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing over here. It may be because most of the men that I see over here and deal with in close proximity are black. But the numbers don't lie, guys. You know, y'all hear all these horror stories that I tell. The majority of them are black men. And I just want to give my take on it and why I think that's happening. This is an effort to be helpful. You know, that's what my video is about.
So this is a man that's over in the Philippines, and he's obviously a passport bro, and we know that the passport bros has been a movement for some time. Me, myself, I've been trying to be objective about it as much as possible, but the reality is that, like Sam says, City Boys is down out here. Shout out to my dog, J. Rello, Precious and Gary. J. Rello be crowdsourcing his ability to go over to Sosua over in the Dominican Republic. And I tell people all the time, I know it's some guys that's doing okay. I know it's some guys that's doing decent. But I tell people all the time that no matter where you go, you got to take you with you. It's kind of like the guy that get fired from his job, and he always say it's his job fault. And it was his boss's fault in this part, and it was his boss's part in that fault. And they got mad and all of this other type of stuff or whatever, so on and so forth, right? And they go over there and they get finessed because they don't understand that female nature is the same whether you in Western culture or you go over there in the Philippines or you go over there to Sosua. You still a mark. You still getting finessed. You still getting taken advantage of. But let me continue to hear what he got to say.
Let's just get right into it. One of the reasons, the big reasons that I believe so many of us are being taken advantage of, or at least they're trying to take advantage of us, is because we're trying to do the right thing. We want to do the right thing.
Cap.
We know our reputation and our image around the world.
Cap.
It's a bad one. It's a wrong one. But what we want to do is erase that. We try to shatter those images. And a lot of times we overcompensate. You know, we have something to prove as providers. You know, they say we're absent fathers. So
listen, fellas, I call cap on the whole thing. I'm a defender of my guys, but I'm also objective, and I got to be honest. You ain't going overseas in order to try to change the narrative of who you are so that you go over there and you try to do more than what you really can, and then as a result of it, you getting finessed. That is not what's happening, bro. You're not going over there trying to treat them Philippine women right, and then now you over there and you I mean, honestly, objectively, you are not going over there and saying, you know what, the image of black men is different and I'm going to go over here and change the narrative. No, let's be for real. You over there buying pussy. You thought that they was going to treat you differently than the women over here treated you. And so as a result of it, if your inability to be able to manage your finances correctly and you over there getting finessed by them, mean that you was going to get finessed over here the same way. You just got finessed slower. And so now she made you take care of the whole family. She made you feel like she loved you. And so the black man he over there, we're aware of our national images, so we over here trying to do things a little bit differently. Cap.
overcompensate. We spend a lot more money than we should. We end up getting in a lot of jackpot situations, you know, whether it involves a visa, getting married. I just said money, you know, just taking on a lot of unnecessary responsibility overseas. I'm not just talking about the Philippines. There's horror stories all over the world.
So are y'all telling me that the black man is getting taken advantage of here in the U.S. and over in the Philippines and everywhere and in Thailand and in the Dominican Republic and all of that. You telling me that these women don't want you for you? Aw, hold on. Let's see.
But we've got a reputation problem, and a lot of this is subconscious. And we're just trying to prove it to be wrong, about us being promiscuous, we're easy. So that's really the main reason, the first thing I believe.
I'm going to speed this up a little bit because it is talking a little bit slower than I wanted to talk, but let me speed this up a little bit. This is hilarious.
Hinders us
I've never
when
seen
we travel overseas.
I've never seen this video, so this is hilarious to me.
We come face to face with that reputation, and we're trying to disprove it. And so we overcompensate. Now, the second thing I'm going to tell you, the reason why a lot of black men are being taken advantage of overseas, or at least they're trying to take advantage of us, is because we're hard-headed. We don't take advice well. We'll say, well, you can't tell me nothing. I mean, you can be looking at something right in the face and miss it. Somebody can tell you, hey, man, look, don't fool with this woman over here. Don't go this way. And you go anyway. We had a lot of things. We're not really, when we do ask for help, we're not giving the whole story, but we're hard-headed, man. This is what I run into a lot of times. I see a lot of guys over here in the Philippines who could have easily avoided the problems they've had. Simply hard-headedness.
I'm trying to understand exactly what he's referring to, but we'll get there.
They want to do it on their own, and that's their prerogative, but I'm just telling you that this is the reason why I see so many black men being taken advantage over here.
What is that critter over his left shoulder? I'm looking at it as left for me. It's his right shoulder, but on the left shoulder, it's like a little critter that's moving around there. I don't know if that's a dog, a pig, anything like that.
Doing all kinds of things that we shouldn't even do. Why would you build a house
See it moving?
for someone that you have no ties to at all?
Y'all niggas over there building houses for these hoes over there in the Philippines? Say it ain't so. Cliff, I hear you. I see you. I'm gonna read that super chat shortly. I'm reading super chats throughout the show. Tell me y'all not over there building houses for these hoes. No way. No way possible. Tell me that y'all not over there getting finessed. D, Mofid, I'm gonna read that super chat shortly. Thank you, my friend. Y'all over there building houses for these chicks that's for the streets in the Philippines, and you think that just because her eyes is like this, that she better than the chick that y'all over here with? Y'all said that that's a lizard over there? Not the lizard climbing on a tree. See, I'm not built for this shit. I'm a city guy. I need a city right away. I am a city dude. It's a lizard over his shoulder. That can't be, Jesus. Give me a place where I can deal with the rodents and the rats. Let's continue though. Let's hear what he got to say. I genuinely want to be open. These niggas is over here building houses for these hoes.
It goes back to the subconscious. Again, we're trying to disprove, we're not cheap. We got more than what you think we have, We're always at odds with that reputation. But yeah, we're hard-headed. Our inability to say no is another reason that I've seen a problem with brothers overseas. We just won't say no because, again, it goes back to the image and that reputation, and we feel we're going to lose out on the good thing.
So it's not the image and reputation. It's that you don't want to lose this chick that you think that really like you. Got you.
Thing that we found over here. So we're very hesitant to say no. We very seldom say no. So we end up doing things we really don't want to do. Let's face it. And that's going to get you in a lot of trouble. Remember, I did a video a long time ago. The default word over here is no. Don't ever be afraid to pull that out of your arsenal. We don't want.
So let me get this straight. Y'all don't like the hoes that's over here, justifiably, right? You don't know where to find the good girls. You go over there, you get finessed. They make you build a house, and now you're going broke over there, but you got more than what it is that you say that you have.
Want to do it? Just say no, or not at this time. But don't feel the need to say yes because of your fear of losing out. It doesn't matter because you're a black man. You still got the royal flush over here, okay? Just stand your ground.
Stand your ground,
and
fellas.
that kind of brings us to the next thing that I see. We have a low self-worth, a low self-esteem.
Not a black man that got low self-worth and low self-esteem. Rebuke that devil. So wait a minute. I thought that that was the reason. Honestly, I thought that that was the reason that y'all went over there in the first place, is because, you know, get your passport, fellas. You're gonna run a checkup over there. These women is gonna love you. They're gonna appreciate you more. So if you get there and you still got low self worth and low self esteem, what was the point of going over there in the first place? You might as well have just stayed over here and continued to feed into the American economy. We need your dollars over here. You know what I'm saying? How you got so low self worth and low self esteem when that was the whole reason that you went over there, is to be appreciated in the first place? Yo, what the fuck is going on out here?
That comes from, all the years of being told you nothing. The images and all that play out on television and the movies, in real life.
Not the
We have a low self-esteem, so we end up settling
Not the Victim Olympics.
for things that far less than what we deserve. Look, guys, don't settle for anything that you don't absolutely want 100%.
Now we starting to sound like modern women. Fellas, we out here looking bad, sounding like modern women. You can't say that you deserve anything. You can't say don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. What do you deserve? You deserve whatever it is that you have. What do you mean? Don't settle for what do you deserve? We don't know what you deserve. You deserve whatever the market gives you, whatever you can afford.
But we're settling because of our low self-esteem, our low self-worth. You're good enough.
Oh,
but we're being used, man.
We need a
disproportionate number overseas, and I see it.
Victim Olympics.
It's a wake-up call. All the passport bros traveling around the world looking for love, looking for relationships, man. We got a target on our backs, guys, and y'all don't even know it. I'm the only one that's going to tell you. I'm the only one with balls enough to talk about it. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm trying to wake you up.
Yo, if y'all honestly listen, I know y'all don't want to hear this. I know y'all gonna say, Anton, you being lame, or you being mean, or you being whatever. If y'all not going and traveling the world just because you want to experience life around the world, and you just so happen to find the women that come along with it, then you're doing it wrong. If you're not going across the world to just experience life, to see different cultures, to eat different food, to be able to learn other languages, to understand how other people are living, and then taking that in order to be able to make your life more fuller as a result of it, then you're doing it wrong. If you going across the world, if you got to travel all 15, 16, I got a Tokyo flight that's 13 fucking hours overnight. If you going all over there just to get some pussy, looking for love, you looking for somebody to love on you, you traveling 13 hours across overseas in order to look for somebody to, oh yeah. We got bigger problems. We got bigger problems to solve for, bro. We got bigger problems to solve for. You went over there, couldn't even speak the language with your book bag and your $70,000 salary, which is not a bad thing. I believe in guys that work. You trying to work remote and y'all getting finessed like this?
A lot of this stuff is subconscious, so you don't even see it. But I see it because I'm paying attention. But the next thing, and from what I see, a lot of us, we're seen as desperate over here.
Facts.
And, that just ties into the low
desperate over here too.
Self-esteem and low self-worth. And they said, well, you ought to be happy with whatever you get overseas and however you're treated. You should be thankful somebody's even wanting you, because they don't want you over there. Trust me, they know about us around the world. They know more about us than we know about ourselves. And this video is just a flashing red light to guys, because a lot of the people who are coming over here, let's just keep it on the Philippines since this is where I am. This is their first time overseas. They've never traveled overseas. They don't know what life is really like outside of their comfort zone, outside of their cities and states. They think everything is the same here as it is everywhere else. They don't know what signs to look for.
So y'all don't think that women got eyes over there? Honestly, y'all don't think that these women can see y'all? You think that they for some, do y'all think that these women are dumb just because they overseas? You don't think that they hypergamous? You don't think that they could see what you look like? You don't think that they could see you as a mark? Dog, if you looked at, when I went over to the, me, my wife, and my daughter went over to the Dominican Republic, and we was walking around, and everywhere that I went, right, it would be little kids or whatever, and they would say, basically they recognized that I wasn't from there. I didn't have to say anything. I was just walking, right, and they would run up to me, oh my God, whatever. They recognize that you're not from there. I know that they know where I'm from or that I'm outside of, their culture or the way that I walk, the way that I dress, how I got my beard, the whole 9 yards. They know that I'm a mark. So y'all walking around there thinking that, and when I say a mark, I'm saying that you are somebody that's not familiar with what it is that they got going on. However, they still have eyes. They still can see you. They still know that they're going to drain you for everything that y'all got, and then they're going to dish you to the side after you built the house for them. You think what? Wait. So you think that because you left the United States and you wasn't liked in high school, that for some reason you're going to be looked at like a rock star when you get over to the Philippines?
Of us are older, so we seem like we're in a hurry. We're rushing to do things that you have no business rushing into. Marrying, building houses, and taking on just unnecessary responsibilities that you have no need to do that. So yeah, this is like a heart-to-heart talk with my brothers today. I'm not picking on you. This is not an indictment against you. This is just what I'm seeing. A disproportionate number of black men are being taken advantage of overseas.
And they deserve
for those reasons that I said.
They deserve it. They absolutely deserve it because they thought that they was going to run and be a different person as a result of going somewhere else, and you're not. You're the same person that you were when you left.
That's something to prove. Everybody knows our reputation as being poor providers, as being womanizers. We're promiscuous. We're absent fathers. A lot of that is wrong. So we overcompensate. We'll come over here and start buying up stuff and trying to disprove and shatter that reputation and that bad image. Just be yourself.
Hey, y'all, boy Timmy says, nah, building a house is crazy.
All I'm trying to say, man. Just be yourself. We're hard-headed. Learn how to take some advice, man. Maybe it's because we're set in our ways. We're older. You can't tell me nothing. I got this. But this is your first time in the Philippines. It's your first time overseas. You need some help, man. If not, you're going to continue to get tricked up over here.
You know what? Honestly, I just don't feel like I need any of these dudes' help. I honestly don't believe that I need any of these guys' help. I don't feel like I need to be a part of their Facebook group. If I was to go overseas, I don't believe that I need advice from these guys on how it is that I need to be able to talk to women or not to get finessed into building a house for a chick, or I'm just saying, like, do I need help in not buying a whole house for a family over there in order to seek out love? I just don't feel like I need their advice. I don't think that it's any. Maybe it's the arrogance in me, and I'm open to being corrected. But you're not gonna get nothing out of me, fam. You not getting a house for your family out of me. Fuck your family. Fuck them little kids. Fuck your mama and your daddy. Are you for the streets or no? Otherwise, get out of my face. We pay you to leave. We don't pay you to stay. You're not getting a dime out of me, bro. Like, I just don't really care. I don't need your advice. I'm not gonna seek out the Passport Bros collective bargaining agreement Facebook group in order to try to understand how to not get finessed out of hoes overseas. I got Google Translate. I'm good. I'm straight, fam. These dudes is out here getting finessed.
We're afraid to say no. Afraid we're going to lose out on the best thing we've ever had. Well, this isn't the best thing you've ever had. Stand your ground. Say no. It's the default word over here. You still have the
man to stand
royal flush. It doesn't matter.
Thank you for the super chats. I'm going to be reading those shortly.
And when you stand your ground, when you say no, they're going to get over it. They're used to hearing no.
Shout out to Razi.
They look at us as being desperate. We're seen as being desperate. And we come off as being desperate.
You are desperate.
Because the minute we land, man, we're leading with our wallet.
And the same thing that they do here. They lead with their wallet. They lead with their money. And then they get over there. But the only difference is that the wallet and the money, you just going to be looked at as food. You're going to be programmed in their phone as food. But over there, it's the same thing. It's no different, bro. It's no different. They don't see you as awesome. Somebody said, you married, bro. These young brothers dealing with city girls here. But you don't think that it was... Y'all think the game has changed. The game is the same. The game been the same the whole time, bro. It's just the players that changed. The finesse has been in since before you was born. It's going to be here after you gone, bro. And you know what's going to happen when you become an OG and when you get 40 and 50, and it's going to be young dudes and they're going to be saying, man, it's different out here. These women is out here finessing and they only want guys that got money. It's going to be the same thing, bro.
Overcompensating. We're doing things that we shouldn't even be doing the first day you get here. All of that comes from low self-esteem. We think we're not good enough. We always in a fight with that reputation and that image.
Somebody in T-Biz says you're not awesome, bro. Cool. I'm all right with not being awesome. You know what I'm not all right with? Getting finessed. Listen, you niggas could pay for pussy. I'm cool with that. You're not going to get a dime out of me. No matter how not awesome you don't think I am, I'm going to tell you this. One thing is for sure and two things is for certain. It don't matter if I'm here in America, I'm over in the Philippines, I'm in Thailand, Tokyo, Brazil, Rome, Italy, Canada, Mexico, Russia, Ukraine, whatever the fuck you want to say. I tell you what, you're not getting a dime out of me. I don't care if I'm single, if I'm married, you're not getting 1 cent out of me, bro. Not one. I don't know what you niggas can't understand about that. King, they know who I am. They know what's happening. They know what's happening. I ain't got to say it. I don't care where I am. I'm not tricking on no hoes, bro. I don't know where y'all can't see that from. Whether you don't like me, whether you absolutely think I'm him, I'm not him, I'm that, whatever, so on and so forth. I'm not giving that hoe 1 dime. I'm not building a house for a hoe. Why are y'all sitting here saying that y'all want to build houses for these chicks? What's wrong with y'all? Jesus fucking Christ.
We always think we got something to prove. So I'm sending out this wake-up call to the passport bros, to black men traveling overseas. Whether it's your first time or whether it's your 10th time, there's a target on our back. A disproportionate number of black men that I'm coming in contact with. We're being taken advantage of. Millions and millions of pesos. The women that we're settling for, we deserve better. The situations we're settling for, we deserve better, guys. And that's all this is today. So thank y'all so much for stopping by again.
Thank you for confirming what it is that I already believed. Every time that I think that it's something different going over there and guys got a different perspective and a way in which they operating, I'm always brought back to the reality that a lame is going to be a lame no matter where it is that they go. A trick is going to be a trick no matter where it is that they go. And it don't matter if you over here in the United States or you over there. If you can't see that you're getting tricked out of your bag or they trying to get you a green card, you over there looking like a fool, man. And they laughing at you. And her family is saying, take him for everything that you got. And you over there saying, I found the woman of my dreams. Okay. She ain't have nothing else. She was over there on a banana boat. She was eating stems and trees and she was climbing fucking mountains and she was suffering. And you went over there and you gave her a car, a house, a home. You made a home, a house for her. And now you sitting over there talking about I'm trying to overcompensate. I want to be a provider or protector. No, you a trick. And a trick is going to be a trick no matter where it is that they go. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you play it. Y'all dudes over here shooting shots in the DMs, paying for pussy. Y'all the Zion Williamsons of y'all era. You Zion Williamson, I'm Wilt Chamberlain, nigga. You still getting Zioned. Still getting Zioned. No matter what. You ain't never gonna ever see a woman that ever said that they tricked me out of a bag. I'm going to take my lame bag and keep it to myself. I'm going to buy this fucking real estate. I'm going to drive these Benz. I would rather drive down the street and let the money fly out all over the street than go over there building houses for hoes for some pussy. I would rather not have pussy than be building houses for pussy. I don't know why that's so difficult for dudes to understand. You need a man that's over there in the Philippines telling you to stand your ground. Do you really need another man over here to tell you to stand your ground and not spending money on women that don't give a fuck about you? You can't tell that woman don't care nothing about you? You still sending her money over there? Anton, you don't understand the game. You goddamn right I don't understand the game that you playing. You in a whole nother league than me. This nigga's is dumb. Stupid, yo. I would rather just let it fly out all over the streets and give it to her.